Hey everyone, it's Nikki and welcome to Create, Make, Decorate. It is a beautiful summer day out here in Southern California, and I am out here giving my front porch of my little crafty cottage here a complete summertime makeover, and I thought I'd bring you all along with me just to maybe give you some ideas and some tips. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here is what it looks like before. As you can see, it's pretty plain. I do have a couple little things out there, but it just needs a little freshening up for summer. And who doesn't love good before and after videos? I know I do. I think it's so exciting to watch. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some items. Most of these items I already had on hand, and some are ones that I have DIY'd either over on Facebook at Create, Make, Decorate with Nikki, or some of them are on my blog post at createmakedecorate.com. So be sure to take a look over on both of those pages so you could learn how to make them as well. They're very simple, very budget friendly, and really a lot of fun and super easy. I've had this old window frame sitting in my little craft stash for quite some time, and I picked it up over at Habitat for Humanity for about $2. So I just went ahead and removed the glass, and we're going to hang that there. I like to layer on top of the windows. I think it just adds a really good visual element. So that heart that you see there, the wire heart, I did pick up at Michael's, I believe it was, last year on clearance, and I think I want to say I paid like $5 for it. So always check your clearance aisles. Even if you really don't have a space to put them at that moment, if you can afford it, grab it, put it in your craft stash, because they're always good to repurpose and use later down the road. So just fun. The little table I had, the Life is Better on the Porch, I grabbed that over at Hobby Lobby for, I think on their clearance item as well. So a lot of you can see a lot of the things that I pick up here, I don't really spend a ton of money on. I like to shop clearance, I like to shop thrift stores and places like that, because you know what, the saying is true. One man's trash is definitely another man's treasure, and you can always paint it and turn it into, make it unique and make it your own. The greenery that you see here is actually from the Dollar Tree. You guys keep an eye out in their floral section. They're starting to put out some really cool greenery pieces. And we all know how expensive, your florals can be. So always look at the Dollar Tree. Sometimes they don't have the best quality things, but certain things, you can get away with. Believe it or not, this whole inspiration of the black and white theme on this porch comes from that rocking chair that you see. I wanted one so bad for this little area, and that was actually my Mother's Day gift. So this is why we're carrying on this theme in here. Plus, I just think it's such a pretty color, and it's such a neutral color. You can add, great fun pops of color. Really, any type of color that you want, of course, will match the black and white. And if you notice that little bee sign that I just hung up there, and the other little bee that I placed into the little white planter box, those are both some fun DIYs that I did over here on Create, Make, Decorate with Nikki, and I can try and post the links to those videos in the comment section of this video here. If you're interested in, just please let me know, or you can search the page for that as well. So this little bucket here, that was actually a flea market find. I love it. It's very vintage and very old. I added that cute little stencil onto it. I believe I picked that stencil up over at, I want to say Michael's. So just adding some florals in there just to give it a touch. This is all just to make my little section nice and cozy for me, and it just makes me happy. I don't know about you guys, but it just brings joy and makes me happy when I have a cozy little section to go kick back in. Okay, this candelabra is one of my most recent DIYs. This will be up over on the blog at createmakedecorate.com here shortly. And that candelabra was a thrift store find. I think I picked up for roughly $10. This was a few years ago. It kind of reminded me of something that had to do with the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, and that's my favorite ride. So I did a little fun, quick DIY on that, just something different for me. That's fun and whimsy. This is not normally my decor type of style, but I just wanted something different and a little bit funky. The green birdhouse that I just showed you, that was another DIY that I did here over on Facebook. And as well as these hanging basket lamps, you guys. Has been a really fun one. I absolutely love how these turned out. You can find a full step-by-step tutorial over on my blog page at createmakedecorate.com showing you exactly how I made those, and believe it or not, they were made for about under $5. So another fun budget-friendly craft. Okay guys, what do you think? Here it is, all finished. What a fun little makeover that was to do. Hey, I hope you got some ideas here and some little tips on how to decorate your small little space for summer. I think it's bright, it's cheery, it makes me happy, and I've created my perfect little spot to have my morning cup of coffee over here. So thank you so much for joining along. You all have a wonderful and blessed day. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you're not following me along on Facebook and Instagram, I would appreciate if you would do that as well to get some more fun tips and ideas and a lot of DIY. So you all have a wonderful and blessed day, and thanks for joining me today.